Mercy Mental Hospital. The blood you found at the warehouse belongs to a man masquerading as one Dr. Holmes, and you tracked him to Mercy Mental Hospital, located in the notoriously anti-metahuman farmlands of Snohomish. The drive to the hospital is long and unpleasant. Finally, you reach a walled and gated hospital compound. Despite the pretense of security, the gate is unguarded, unlocked, and open. No one stops or greets you as you drive up the large, crumbling building. Gothic ramparts top a damaged roof, cracked walls, and broken windows. All around the building is a lawn gone wild. Only the artificial lights from within speak of inhabitants. You walk up to the hospital steps to confront Sam Watt's killer and bring an end to the Emerald City Ripper. We get one last chance to look at our crew and see what gear they need. And I'm going to give her grenade. Oh, he doesn't have a whole lot. Well, he's a decker. He shouldn't be getting immediately in the way. And you're crazy, so you can have the drugs on hand in case you need them. You know, sometimes you just gotta take a little jazz while doing the run. The jokes write themselves, really. Hi, we're totally normal. Welcome, ma'am. What business brings you to Mercy Mental Hospital? Here's Holmes, Dr. Holmes. Cute. Yeah, let's just try the direct approach. I'm here to see Holmes. A new customer, please wait in the common room up ahead. I'll notify the good doctor. This is already going way too well. Something's about to go terribly, terribly wrong. Please stay within the cafeteria. Okay, can do. Lorraine. Hi. Hey, lady, you've seen Josie? I don't think so. I know, right? I haven't seen him in days. Dr. Philippe told me not to worry about it. He says I worry too much. But who am I supposed to play chess with? Donnie over there can't suss more than match 4. Josie sounds like quite a guy. What's he look like? He's big. He's got a big gold ring. The doctor let him keep it when he got here. Sometimes he lords it over us, but I'm sure if I had a ring like that, I'd do the same. He says he won it playing for the Screamers in the Super Brawl years back. Oh yeah, this is a thing. Urban Brawl is the most popular sport in the world. And it's basically what would happen if you combined, say, rugby, hockey, and boxing into a sport. It's apparently quite violent. I actually played a character, Marcus the Golem, who was a troll with tons and tons and tons of cyberware, who used to be an urban brawler. So that was a fun little backstory. You can see an ex-brawler becoming a celebrity around here, sure. He's got great stories. They don't let us watch sports in here, violence and triggers and stuff. But listening to Josie talk about his games, it's almost like as good as the real thing. You at least help me look for him. I have this key I swept off the day guard, but they keep a close eye on us. You could have a peek in the infirmary and see if there's a record or something. He might just be in a cool-off room and they won't tell me. I'll see what I can find. No promises. Okay, I'll be right here if you do. I'm too nice. I really just bend over backwards for people without even, like, batting an eye, huh? Hello, stranger. You look new here. Are you new here? I'm looking for Dr. Holmes. Donnie's face blanches. I don't think you really want that. What's that supposed to mean? Around here, you don't want to attract the attention of the doctor. If you stay quiet, life's much easier. I'm Diamond Ring. Who are you? Name's Donnie. That's my name. Donnie. D-O-N-N-Y. I knew I didn't recognize you. I knew everybody in this place. Everybody. Well, everybody on the first 2 floors. How long you been here, Don? Donnie. D-O-N-N-Y. And I don't know for sure. What year is it? It's 27. That would just be me. Don't do that. It's not 2070 until 5th edition anyway. It's 2054. You don't know the year? They don't let us watch pre-approved Tritio discs. Some of the patients can have violent reactions seeing the outside world again. I'm doing a health and safety check for corporate. You don't want to talk to me, I don't work here. I'm not crazy enough for that. I should go. Guy's got opinions, he's making fun of the staff that brazenly. Clock stopped, probably displayed a time from 40 years ago. Well, in that case, you won't mind if I just have a little look? Alright, I'm dumb as a brick house. I can't actually do that. And since I'm not in battle, automated medicine dispensary doesn't recognize you, so nothing happens. Okay, if you guys are busy talking, I'm gonna try this key that nice lady gave me. Okay, this looks wholesome. stench of blood and milk stronger as you move closer to the infirmary. Well, let's lay eyes on it, I suppose. A severed arm lies next to the zip body bag. The arm looks human and apparently neatly severed at the elbow. There's a large gold ring on the index finger. Its owner is probably the occupant of the bag. You slip the heavy ring off the cold finger and feel its weight in your hand. Inside is an engraving reading Screamers 2048. Well, that's unfortunate. Find an unlabeled trivia disc. No way of playing the disc at this time. Surgical cart is strewn with gruesome tools, motorized saws, and metal vices. This computer's already turned on. Rinko should have no trouble using it. Patient information for Josiah C. Dawson is open on the cyber terminal. Read the medical history. Josiah C. Dawson, date of birth 7/18/2015. Height 1.9 meters, so work? Weight, well, not necessarily. That could be anything. 1.9, no, I'm doing my metric conversions wrong. That's actually just shy of 6 feet, so that's actually well within normal. So he's pretty much anything but a dwarf. Weight, 95 kilograms. Occupation, retired. Allergies, none. Medication, alprazolam, rabic... it's a good thing I never went into medicine. Zetine? Reason for stay, post-traumatic stress disorder. Status, deceased. Read attached notes. Patient had undocumented cyberware in the left arm, as well as multiple pieces of shrapnel in various locations. Complications would likely arise if transplanted to another host. The rest of the body is in excellent condition and can be used to improve other subjects, as well as fulfill some custom orders. Yeah, walk away is right. That's just a weird thing to read on a medical terminal. Well, I guess I need to tell Lorraine about her chess playing buddy. You're not gonna like this, but... Did you see anything? Yeah, Josie's not looking too good. Is he sick? Why don't let me visit him? Give Lorraine the ring. Maybe you should have this. You mean he? Oh, God. Thanks for your help. The noise of a scratchy PA system blasts through the room. Attention! Diamond Ring. Please report to the North Hall to meet with the administrator. I wish I could have done more. Like, I feel bad, but it was already over well before I got here. Help, I can't reach the intercom. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker of centuries past. As you approach the window, he locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Good day to you. How can I help you? Dr. Holmes, I presume. You're a hard man to reach, especially considering you're dead. I'm sorry, who's dead? He acts genuinely confused, but he can't seem to drop the smile from his lips. Cut the act, Doc. I know you killed the real Holmes, and I know you're running around town carving up people for parts. My word, such a violent paranoia. It's a pity. But what should I expect? This is a place for broken things, after all, and you are all so very broken. Guards! Well, I gave it my best shot. Really? You're gonna walk right up to us? Well, apologies if I hit you guys. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, this shotgun is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Forward team. That's not a great proposition. I'm gonna send Tanner Boy forward. I don't really want Shannon getting in there and getting like free shots pulled off on her. Her off that side. Decker Man, is there anything you can do right now? There's not. I can't interact with the console. I never heard some mouse over stuff just to see what your options are. Okay, this isn't amazing, but I have him take a long shot down the hallway. Yeah, not bad. A little bit of damage. Shannon, just stay there out of sight. Okay, Sammer guy. It's time for you to earn your keep. They just really let him walk into a hospital with a friggin' katana on his back. I don't even know. If I fire from here, I'm definitely going to hit my own teammate. Well, apologies. Hey, that worked out better than I thought. Shotgun's amazing. I would say borderline magical at this point. I don't see a threat, but I don't want Shannon in the line of fire, so... Alright, Decker Man. Okay, so we have some options now. That door is locked, and I'm not seeing a mechanism over here. Looks like this way is where we're headed next, then. A nearby intercom speaker crackles light. Voice Dr. Holmes begins to blare from it. Attention all personnel, we have a dangerous patient loose inside the facility. Subject is a female dwarf that may be coordinated with other violent offenders. Use all necessary force. Alright, everyone up by the door. Get yourselves ready for what's to come. Yeah, I want you up here with us. He is in a... Yeah, get over here. Alright, diamond rings and then exit this character from the scene. I don't think there's anything else for us. Yep. Nah, no time to second guess ourselves. I did as thorough a sweep of this area as I could. This should move us into the next leg of the run. Halls of Disrepair. As you venture deeper into the asylum, you see that the inside is very bit as bad as the outside. Gone is any attempt to uphold sanitary hospital aesthetics. With peeling paint, cracked floors, and exposed conduit, the pretense of mental care is shattered. In the modern era, Mercy Mental Hospital is a throwback to the barbaric asylums of old, prisons and torture chambers rather than the places of healing. It's clear that Dr. Holmes is spending his money on something other than this facility. You continue on, Holmes can only run so far. Who open the cells, they'll kill us all. Well, this is about to get really ugly. Surprise! Oh, this was so worth the investment. Alright, Katana Man. Oh, bringing you might have been a mistake. If that's the best you can do, given the circumstances. I'm gonna get her behind cover. You guys are not really amazing me. Ah. Oh, thank goodness he has a really bad throw. What are you punching me for? I feel sorry for you, but... Sorry. Certain things just gotta take priority. I'm a runner. I'm here to do a job. That out of our way. Looks like that hallway's a dead end, so nowhere to go but forward. Absolutely no cover in this hallway, which I do not like. The intercom begins speaking as soon as you approach. Holmes must be watching from somewhere. You don't understand, do you? This is the place for broken things, but only by further breaking them can they be remade, and so we must break you. Yeah, that sounds like a healthy healthy workplace. We should take some time to reload before we get much deeper in. She's only fired off one round, but there's nothing but respite for the moment, so... Vortex. Let's stick his head around the corner. Ah, I knew there was someone. I knew it. I'm gonna go up there with Vortex. I figured these guys would be trouble. Alright, Sammer guy. I can't have Rinko fire on them, or she's definitely going to injure my own teammates this time. Shotguns have a wild spread. Pistols and rifles are generally a bit more reliable for situations like this, which is why I'm glad that I have those options. Missed at point-blank range. I don't know what to say to that. Plus, the fact that katanas have the ability to take away action points is a huge boon. interact with. I'm gonna move him up. I bet there's someone. Yep. Oh, that's an interesting proposition. I need to get Shannon in here. This will at least put her in a guarded stance. Whoa, they have a gun? Why? Is this a patient? Yeah, why does a patient have a gun? And how? Ooh, nice. A little bit of a lucky shot there. I can't get him in cover in one move. But honestly, cover might be more important. And yeah, this should work fine. I'm hoping none of the rest of them have guns. Looks like they're melee only at the moment. Nice. I missed on a 99% chance. Oh, the heartbreak. I'm gonna do something that I normally would not do. This is a spirit. This particular spirit is a rather nasty little beastie, but shamans are a bit of a balancing act, if you must know. This is a little bit of a risk, and I might end up regretting this decision, but the idea is the shaman can feed a certain number of action points from their pool into their spirit's pool. We've seen a little bit of this as the game's already demonstrated this ability fairly early on. I think this one might be a unique instance, just because I speculate that only on the grounds that it's not giving me the usual spirit prompts. There we go. See, you tell it how many AP it's going to get every round, but the more AP you pump into it, the higher its escape chance becomes. So right now, escape chance is very low. The more it's on the field, the longer it's active, the more it does, the more it's going to become unstable and run the risk of breaking free and going berserk. So really the best thing to do is to summon a spirit and then get it into the middle of enemies as fast as possible. So I'm going to have it start attacking. That is a genuinely scary sound. Like, that's not something you want to hear, no. Well, if you end the battle before the spirit can break free, then the spirit will just be dismissed, which obviously is vastly superior to the alternatives. If you want to try to limit the number of times this thing can break away, ending the fight as fast as possible is the best way. Alright, time to investigate. Surgical card contains a gate key, which is this one. Now, as you notice, Shannon's currently taking an AP penalty because she has to deal with the fact that she is basically supporting this abomination to God and nature. So I'm gonna try to limit his chances, and of course he went berserk, because that's my luck looking through to form. The smell of rotting flesh is immense. There remains appear to be multiple metahumans. Well, we've investigated everything. Now we have to destroy our former spirit partner. And even though it's kind of a foolish idea, I'm going to split up the party to do it. have him go back in hell. I'll slow him down a tiny bit. Summoning spirits is always a double-edged sword. Because sometimes the spirits chill, and it's like, nah man, I can help you, it's good. And sometimes they'll do really irritating things like that one just did. From another intercom, Dr. Holmes continues, someone once told me that I was a broken thing, but he also said I could remake myself. He wanted to break me down so I could put myself back together again. And I did, but only after I broke him. I could remake you as well. What wonderfully twisted thoughts must churn into minds such as yours, but I'm more inclined to use you for parts. Yeah, real charmer. Whoa! Is that a cyber zombie? No, it's just a really big troll. Alright, team. Shannon, you might want to fall back. That's it. Weapons for trolls are actually upsized. It's important to note. Yeah, just stay there while we get everyone grouped up again. Trolls have to pay extra for weapons and armor because they are just so big. Oh, right. Honestly, Diamond Ring should probably lead this charge. Just best defenses and all that. There. Should make him a bit more sturdy. This approach is not going to be fun. I'm going to put him over here and then try to move up from there. This will have to do. He's a beefy guy. He can do a few hits. Perfect. Trolls are very obviously the physical meta type, in case that wasn't already obvious. I was hoping that would do a little bit more than that. Nice. Alright. You always have to pace yourselves with orcs and trolls, because you never know. You know, a little cyber goes a long way, as Diamond Ring has demonstrated. And as a result, well, it's easy to get overwhelmed. That's kind of the point I'm trying to make. Good. More guards. I was worried. Alright, everyone. Get into position and get ready for it to hit the fan. This game does not smile on melee combat. Alright, finally. Yeah, there doesn't really seem to be much of a context where the sword is mightier. Trivid player holds a collection of personal diaries. Some of the video files are missing. Insert in playback 1. Got some cutout chips in last week. Tried them out on patients with violent flashbacks, hoping it would at least mellow them out some. It was like night and day. Once the chip was installed, all their psychotic break triggers were blocked. Miss Yuskin has gone 4 days without attacking the staff or herself. Play number 6. was walking to the organ grinders downtown, and there was some kind of event happening at Mega Media. They had a puppet there from Maria Mercurial's label with a Personafix chip installed, making her an exact doppelganger. They were just using her to hawk some Sims since re-released the Mercurial live show, but it gave me an idea. The cutouts, the body modifications, and my healthy supply of patience. I'm perfectly set up to be a Bunraku fixer. If I can find a supply of Personafix chips, I can sell full-service Bunraku, even program the behavior trees. That's exactly what it sounds like. Found a buyer for the first Bunraku, a man. The Baron's offered me 20,000 for the female troll I've been modifying. He likes them big, he says. All that's left is to arrange delivery. He says he can put me in touch with some more buyers if I accommodate special orders. These morons' lives are already over anyway. The least they can do is line my pockets. Sounds like a confession to me. Alright. By all means come, you have proven yourself truly worthy specimen. I can find 100 of you. Once again, this is going to... Actually, I should not do that, because he needs to reload really bad. The last thing I want to do is get in over the head. Reload. I can't spend karma, because I'm still technically in combat. But... soon. Really like to get dodge up, just as a general rule. Before you is a medical lab turned torture chamber. The smell of old blood and decayed flesh permeates the room. Gory stains speak of the body's fluids spilled without regard for well-being or hygiene. There are bodies, probably former patients, trapped in hideous machines enduring horrific experiments. The subjects you can see all appear dead. Any that aren't must wish they were. You chased Holmes to his lair. Just as his face reveals an ugly soul, so does his safe haven, it would seem. Holmes, Silas, the Emerald City Ripper, the elf is a monster beyond compare. It's time to end this. Another intercom crackles at your elbow. One solid glow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but this is a rare chance to get a word in on the good doctor, who greets you with more of his chittering laughter. You are a persistent one, a fine specimen indeed. We both already know how this ends, so let's get to it already. Patience, patience, we're not done here yet. I have one last examination to conduct. Pitezel? Pitezel? I'm gonna go Pitezel. Subdue them. See a mage. Oh! That's a cyber zombie. Most worrisome. This is why you reload when you have the opportunity to. Let's spread us out a little bit. You're a great meat silk, buddy. Okay, I was wondering at that distance. It seemed a little unlikely. Another spirit opportunity. We'll see if we can act on it. Let's give it a shot. Well, that wasn't amazing. Well, that helped. Ooh, wow, that's... Well, it's a good thing I wasn't taking you all that seriously about halfway into this run. Can't you do anything right, Feitzel? Honestly, getting rid of that troll was #1 priority. Rinko, you're shooting point blank at a guy the size of a barn. Like, hit him. Excellent. Line of sight is blocked. This is great. Great. Alright, we're just shooting blindly and hoping for the best. I knew I should have gone for, like, a heavy assault character. This really isn't going... Whoa! He's so big he can punch me over the boxes! That was unexpected. Rinko's a small target. Ooh, that was lucky. Do more like that, please. Alright, get over there and see if we can't help him. Ooh. Good night, Dark Prince. Will that work on him? I don't think it will. I think I need a Dock Wagon one. Right. Reload times. That's a thing. Rinko has one anyway. I should go revive him. Or not. Well, hey, you knew this job was dangerous when you took it. Excellent. Well, hey, you know, accidents happen. Holmes drops to the ground, light in his eye fading fast, but something keeps his shriveled husk of his soul stuck to his mortal coil a few moments more. This is a place of broken things. I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling towards a workbench across the way. She was playing both of us. Plus one action point. Your experience has increased your ability to operate in dangerous situations. Then with a final bloody whimper, the Emerald City Ripper breathes his last. Well, I mean, that was kind of a short campaign, but that's okay. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty well paced, and I had a lot of fun. And I'm going to spend this karma anyway, even though the game is technically over. Bump. You know what? I'll catch shotguns next time, because I actually want to buff... Wait, body's at the top, not the bottom. Just because I want Rinko to be just the toughest living slab of a woman I can make her. And dodge will help supplement that, because just not hitting her is pretty much as good as getting hit and not taking damage. Yeah, next karma will probably be for dodge and shotguns, and then I can work on that. That looks pretty good. So, let's go see what Dr. Holmes was talking about. Holmes' workbench falls somewhere between coroner's slab and medieval torture device. It's decorated in the many colors of death and littered with instruments of that trade. To one side, there is a leather-bound journal stuffed with uneven pages. To the other is a poxec, a small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheaf of papers held close with a tied length of surgical tubing. Investigate the workspace. The bench has clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints as well as skeletal traction mechanisms. At this table, Holmes likely dismembered the bodies or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests that it's been used relatively recently. Skim the journal. Leaving through the pages, you find a few unintelligible entries. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting certainly fits the stereotype. Stuffed in the last few pages is a copy of a disinterment order from a local cemetery with the grave's occupant marked as Melinda Watts. Access the pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his currently loaded files. Prominent among them is a hospital report for a donor program. It lists the organs besides the name and vital statistics of the recipients. Your eye catches Sam Watt's name beside the entry for liver. Also on the list are the Ripper's other known victims, along with several others who may have shared the same fate. There's a large sum of Nuyen, which can easily be transferred to your account. Examine the rolled sheet of paper. Unfolding the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of a human female form, rendered into an impressive level of detail. It appears to be the blueprint for making Holmes' very own monster. Yeah, this is not a happy place. Why am I going in here? Oh, dear. His chip slot is still fresh, the open wound pink and wet and lurid. His voice drips innuendo, but his eyes say nobody's home. Hello there, did you come to play? No thanks, I just want to know what's going on. Forget him, I'll tell you anything you want. I'll do anything you want. I'll be your little playmate, by your name. She's assembled in a standard config, face of a schoolgirl, body of a stripper. You need some thick beer goggles to miss the work she's had done. Puppet stares blankly at you. Persona Fix Chip Wiper. It's probably a small mercy that I do this. Erase Holmes programming. His eyes focus and his hand raises slowly to touch his head wound. The fingers come away wet and sticky. Panic twitches at the corner of his mouth as he surveys the room. First you, then the girl, then down to his own body, which is no longer his. Sweet Jesus, what did he do? What am I? He begins weeping, his body racked in great, inconsolable, heaving sobs. Sorry, chummer. There's really not much that I can do. This is a little outside my pay grade. Make sure no one's skulking around over here. Ah, I hope this is an emergency exit, because I feel I need it. As you approach the exit, you realize that Shannon lingers quite a few steps behind. Looking back, you see that she is half-turned, looking pensively toward the horror show of Holmes's lab. Finally feeling your eyes on her, she faces you and raises her head in a proud, almost defiant manner. We have done much good here tonight. We have removed 2 vile creatures from this world, and so into the growing shadow they cast upon the city. Our paths crossed and joined, and we did this thing together, but now our paths must divide. You saw what I saw. This isn't over yet. No, it won't be over for some time to come. Distant cry of pain echoes from somewhere above. The young shaman pauses to listen to the tortured sound. There is still more work to be done for both of us, but what must be done differs for each. I came here to find justice for my brother, and that has been done. His spirit can now find rest, but there are other victims of the Ripper, both alive and dead, who still struggle to be at peace. Many of them are here in this place, filling the halls with their torment. I cannot leave them behind. The spirits have something else in store for you, a different path. You must finish what you've begun. You must confront the first evil that fostered the one that we have ended. I suppose I can respect that. Thank you for everything. Because of you, my brother's killers met swift justice, and justice of the only sort of a man as Holmes deserved, death. I am now set to the task of healing those he has left behind. For every madman we faced here tonight, there are a dozen innocent souls crying out in need. The spirits of the departed will also need help passing, or else I fear they may become those we met in the hangar. They all deserve my help. What about Lone Star? Can't be far behind. When they enter that room back there, they will have no thoughts other than thoughts of promotion. With the Ripper in hand, my brother will be forgotten, along with all the other victims, but so too will I. That will not be a problem. Whether that's true or not, Shannon's confidence and very presence seem capable of making it true. Good luck to you, Diamond Ring. I hope you can find the same justice for your friend that I found for my brother. I appreciate that, and good luck to you. Let's get out of here. The ride back to the Seamstresses Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes, the Emerald City Ripper, the man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. The taxi turns into Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks until the Seamstresses Union, in all its decadent, seedy glory, materializes between swipes of its overworked windshield wipers. Time to evaluate your next move. The Union is quiet this afternoon. Salarymen and wage slaves haven't migrated from nearby offices and suburbs to dabble in the exotic yet. There she is. Johnny Clean is talking with Cherry Bomb and Mrs. Kubota when you walk up. We're just talking about you, Diamond Ring. The Emerald City Ripper. Ironic that you tracked a serial killer to a mental hospital. Johnny Clean told us where you were going, oh my. We have been waiting for you to return. I thought you knew better than that, Johnny. Johnny frowns and nods. You're right. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should know better. It's just that we have a personal stake in the Ripper murders. We each have our own reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here, and his loss has been felt, regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings as well, the randomness of them. No one knows if they will be next or what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have hampered business as well. I'm sorry, but it is true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a killer on the loose. Now tell us, Omai, did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murder? Not exactly. I found the one who wielded the scalpel. Whoever's pulling the strings is still out there. Someone pulling the strings of a serial killer? Sounds more complicated than I suspected. It is. The head of the asylum was killing specific people to harvest specific body parts. All of the transplanted organs came from the same donor, Melinda Watts, Sam's mother. It looked like he was putting her back together. The three are silent as the news sinks in. Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam and all of those other people just to reassemble Sam's mother. Grisly, isn't it? I sense cause and effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I'm told there will be a reinterment ceremony for his mother as well. His sister invited me to the funeral and the reinterment when I met her here. Think his sister Jessica had something to do with it? Hang on, I saw Sam's sister when she was here the other day. She was as corp as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that being behind a series of murders. There's got to be something else going on. It's clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts' diamond ring. And I need to pay my respects to Sam, of course. Mrs. Kobotas raises her hand and the conversation stops. Wait, before you go, there's one thing you did not tell us, Diamond Ring. Where is the Emerald City Ripper now? Well, he isn't in heaven, I'm sure of that. She nods in satisfaction. Hi, that is good. And that's going to do it for now. I'll probably make a quick sweep of the stores off camera, but I doubt there'll be anything new. Join us next time as we head to pay our final respects to our good buddy Sam Watts, and I will see you there.